All right. So I guess I'm the recipient of that butt kicking now. Somebody go kick it.
Uh-oh, get your notes. Get your notes up there.
Get your notes.
Otherwise, steal your jokes. Yeah. Yeah, follow me.
All right.
That's what I said. That's all I remember. Everybody told she was. I had to write them out.
Testing. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do around here. Amen?
Amen.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed our warm-up act. Everybody needs an opening act. Thank Curtis Aldridge.
That was amazing.
It was.
That was amazing.
All right. Well, as long as you enjoyed it, amen. I try to remember some of them ones I used to tell back in junior high, but I think they're too far back in the Wayback Machine. I can't pull them up. You know, I heard the ground beat from the back. But either way, testing 1, 2, 3. Because I got to edit all of this. Well, I just came from a wake, and you know, the funny thing about wakes is the good part of a wake is always the parking lot. See, everybody inside the funeral home is nice, they're polite. But when you go outside, you get the people out there drinking, the people smoking, the people cussing, and then they know you're a minister, and yet they say excuse me the first 3, 4 times. And then they just revert, depending on how much they've drank in the parking lot, then they become their real self. But the funny thing about it is, all these people you walk into at the wake and stuff, you see at the funeral, you know, these people don't look nothing like you remember them. And people like 400 or 500 pounds heavier than they were the last time you saw them. And they bald, they got moles on their face and all that stuff. You remember me? No, I don't remember. I just get to the place where I quit trying to guess who people are. I just wait until they tell me. Because if you try to guess who somebody is, you always get it wrong. I walked up to this lady today and said, "Oh, you so-and-so sister." She looked at me now, "You know who I am." I said, "No, I don't know who you are." I ain't even sure if Jesus know who you are. Girl, looking at you, because you're not filed nowhere in my memory. But the thing about it, you know, is I've been enjoying this last year of semi-retirement. And I had a chance to tell people about what it's like to be a truck driver. And one of the fun things about being a truck driver is you get a collection of roadkill. The things you've ran over the years. And see, whereas if you were an Uber driver, then you run over a deer, then you're an unemployed Uber driver. Because the deer gonna take your Uber car out. But if you drive a 18-wheeler with a Kenworth on it, the deer becomes sausage. You know, excuse me, or ground beef or venison, whatever you want to call it, you know. I remember one, man, Satan. Now I remember one time this deer ran out in front of me, you know, and I don't know, I was riding the speakers in the truck sit right above your head, so I had the speakers full blast. I'm going down the road, you know, about maybe 80, 90 miles an hour, and 3 deer ran out in front of me, and then I said, okay, cool, so I'm still rolling. Then one deer went back across the road. So I don't know if he got his wallet or what. But when he went back across the road, I just splattered him. Blam! You know, and he's all over everywhere. You know, but I'll tell you one thing, a deer does not even slow down a semi. Just like I never even touched it. You know, but there was a car following behind me. And then he hit all the deer remains. And so it looked like he was on ice. I'm looking at my rearview mirror and I'm watching this dude slide all over the road, trying to adjust. So that's why you never follow a tractor trailer, amen? I tell people all the time, stuff fall off of trucks. One time I was driving the truck and a whole set of tires fell off of it, off the trailer. And they fell off and went down in the ditch somewhere and the guy's blowing a horn at me. You know, you lost some tires. I'm like, what? You lost some tires? I'm like, can't hear you. You lost some tires, man. You lost some tires. So I pull over and look at my truck, and a whole set of tires is gone off the trailer. They literally, the rims, the brake drums, everything just rolled off the truck and took off. And I'm like, whoa, let me hurry up and get out of here. You know? Because I ain't going to get that ticket for nobody. They're going to say, like, did you inspect your truck? Did you check it? Yeah, I walked around, tires. Walked around the front, more tires. Open the hood, radiator, alternator. This truck's ready. You know, that's how you got to do it. That's the way you inspect the truck. You know, you might occasionally kick a tire, but that can hurt your foot. So you know, you look at a tire. You know, you've been driving long enough, you can look at a tire and tell it's inflated. Them rookies be out there with a little stick banging on them, bang, bang. They got tire pressure gauges. You know, them new people just came out of them six-week training courses. You know, they went to a driving school and now they're pros. You know? But anyway, I remember when I was in Texas, we used to have what you call road speed bumps, and some people call them armadillos. But when you run over an armadillo, and it's late at night, it will wake you up. An armadillo would make all tires on one side just literally bloop, bloop, bloop. And I remember I was halfway asleep one night and I hit an armadillo and my truck just went bloop, bloop. An armadillo does more damage than a deer. It really does. Because they low to the ground and they hard. And armadillos are nearsighted. And they're very nearsighted from what I understand. Because if you can't see this truck coming at you with the lights on and all that, and you can't see him when he's that close to you, and then they're standing there. And you know it's true too, that come to think of it, that possums play possum. Because when they're laying out in the middle of the street, they just stop. You know, I don't know what's going on in this little possum mind, but I'm just thinking, you know, it's time to make some decisions, possum. You know, I'm running about 80 miles an hour, and if you don't know what you want to do next, one of us is not going to be here any longer. But the little possum standing there, he got his pose. You know, so I'm trying to take the little possum pose out. And so when I hit the possum, we had squished possum everywhere. But you know, I've hit beavers, possums, deer. I sideswiped the cow. You'd be surprised. Cows are a lot more sturdier than you think. I think it's that leather coat they're wearing. Because when you hit a cow, that leather holds up. You gotta scrape a cow. You know, it's very tough. I mean, man, I'm just saying, some of the things I've ran over the years, it be tripping me out. I remember one time I ran over a skunk, and you know, you got your air on. You know how long it takes to get rid of skunk on a truck? Yeah. You can stop and get tomato juice, you can stop and get orange juice. All that is old wives' tale. So now you got a choice between dropping the windows and sweating or smelling skunk all day. So, actually, the skunk won. Because I'd rather smell a skunk for 400 miles than have to deal with dropping them windows when it's 80 and 90 degrees. You know? So I'm just trying to tell you this to give you some advice. If you see animals on the side of the road, be aware. And animals are very fickle. They will change their mind instantly. They really are. And I don't know if I was asleep or what, but I swear to God. I was going on the road one night, and I think a deer jumped up on my hood, and his feet scratched, and he went across the other side. I don't know. I was really sleepy, so I don't know if I was dreaming. Was this the Michael Jordan of deers? You know, but I swear to God, I could see his little feet scraping on the top of her. So when I got to where I was going, there wasn't any scratches on my hood, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a deer, but that deer was the highest jumping deer I've ever seen in my life. Really, then one time I hit a deer up in Wisconsin. It was all icy roads and all snow. And deer gonna come out there, stand in the middle, and he's looking around, checking out the view. It was very beautiful up there in the wintertime. And he's looking at all the foliage and all this stuff and whatever's left in the bare trees, thinking about where he's gonna find dinner. And he's just in the middle of the road. So I'm running about 60 miles an hour on an ice-packed road. So my first decision is, I'm not hitting the brakes. So I laid on the horn, and then he casually looks up. Excuse me for interrupting your day. But I'm trying to let you know, there's going to be a big KW imprinted right on your face within the next few miles here. And he's just standing there casually chilling it. And so then I ran up on that deer when I hit that deer. Poof! And he just took off. Never saw him again. You know. So I don't know if his family got little pictures of him on little deer milk cartons or whatever, you know, but he disappeared. The deer is nowhere along. He's nowhere to be seen. And then, oh man, I remember one time I hit 2 deer at once. I think that's a record. All the drivers I talked to, I never seen anybody hit 2. You know, but they were lollygagging. You know, they out there just taking their time. And then, you know, in my mind, it's like, oh, you tested me. You know? Now I starts a competition.
Okay.
I done told you to move. That means move. I don't know in deer language what that means, but in human language that means move. And they still standing there, so I caught both of them. Boom! Nice little trophy. But the one that scared me the most, though, one night I was going down the road, I mean, it was in the daytime, and an owl flew out the woods, low. And he flew just enough to hit my windshield. And so now he spread his wings, and he's like this. You ever had an owl stuck on your truck when you running 60-something miles an hour? And his wings was big enough to cover all the windshield.
Oh, wow.
And then his little owl face is looking at me with his little... and his little owl eyes are lining up with my eyes. And so, me and this owl are making eye contact. And I'm trying to keep my truck on the road. And I'm looking at it, I'm trying to hit the wipers wouldn't move. I'm squirting a little stuff in his face. And the owl would not get off my truck. You know? And so I'm going to say, I would roll the window down and try to smack him, but I couldn't remember if I was biting or not. You know, so now I'm going to roll the window down and pull his wig and try to pull it, but I couldn't remember if they're really aggressive. He latch on you with them little owl feet. So, you know, so I slammed the brakes, which blasted him more. but in the slamming, it slid him across the hood and he went on his way. Wow. But I'm going to tell you, that's something you'll never forget, looking an owl in the face. You know, I've seen owls in the zoo, but you look at a shocked, terrified owl in the face. This owl had some issues. And he looked like he was highly upset at me because I hit him, but he jumped in front of my truck. That was a lick on him. You know, oh man, I'm just saying, boy, road animals, they're not for everybody. One time, boy, I ran over this beaver. And when I ran over the beaver, it left a bunch of green grass in the middle of the street. So I didn't know beavers were vegetarians. But obviously, he just finished lunch. There was a pile of grass in the middle of the road where the beaver was. I don't know if he stuck under the truck or whatever, but it was grass where the beaver was. So, you know, if there ever is a question on a trivia thing that you gotta take, just tell them beavers are full of grass. Like a junkie in the 60s, amen? They're full of grass. You know, I'm just saying. Oh man, but I'm just saying, boys, I was dealing with them and trying to ride and dealing with animals. I remember one time I was going down the road and this dude had a brand new Donelson 280Z and a horse had broke out. And the horse, when he hit him, it's like a wedge. So the horse just flattened his little car, you know? And he's sitting there with a horse on top of his car. So I pulled over to render aid. Because I really wanted to see what was happening. Man, how you hit a horse? You know, all the stuff out there. This dude hit a horse. And that horse crushed all his little dots in it. I don't know how he got out the car. You know, and the horse is laying across his whole hood. And I'm looking at his little dots and you need help? He's bleeding from the forehead and everything. He said, no, I'm fine. I've called help. I'm like, all right, man. Well, I don't know what horse meat tastes like, but I've been carving a couple steaks out of that. Because much more damage he did to your car. That horse owes you some steaks. You know, I'm just saying, you know. So whatever you do, don't hit a horse. Especially if you're in a Donelson. Because the Donson's a wedge. You lifted him up to where you right in your face. You know. But I don't know, man. But you know, another thing I'm dealing with now is unemployment. God. Unemployment's not for everybody. Let me tell you. Unemployment's not for the weak. You gotta be ready for unemployment. And dealing with unemployment people is even worse. You call these people, you ever argue with people on the computer? It's like that in the old days, you can call somebody and argue with them on the phone. I'm typing with these people, where's my money? They talk about you don't qualify. I done worked 42 years without a break. Somebody better give me my money. And then I got to think, oh man, I hope they don't take that as a threat. You know, FBI show up in front of my door talking about you just said a threat to them about your money. I go, ooh, I've been hacked. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me, man. You know what I'm saying? I was telling boy, but you know, you going back and forth when your payments start, when they're gonna start, when they're not gonna start. You be telling, man, you wouldn't have a job if I wasn't unemployed. You know, you should care more about me because I'm keeping you working. You know, I mean, really, they should respect me because if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have a job. And they get an attitude. You call and ask them a question. Sir, that's on our website. Well, what if I don't have a computer? Well, you can go into your nearest office. That's too far away. He said, well, sir, we can't help you. So you ain't got no help for nobody if they don't have a computer or a car. That's why I'm unemployed. I can't get to work. So unemployed is not helping me at all. So, oh man, I'm just, don't get on unemployment if you can help it. Leave it alone. It's not for everybody. And then the other day, you know, I was at the VA hospital. Whew. You know how many people walk up and down the halls talking to themselves in the VA hospital? It's like all of them up in there, they just released them. And these guys, you know, you trying to, what war was he in, and what Agent Orange did he deal with, and who did he kill, was he a sniper? And some of them be sitting in the waiting room arguing with themselves. And you know, you try to stay out of it because I don't want to get in this argument. Right now, he's just arguing with him. So if he gets violent with me, then, oh, you know, this dude might have a card in his wallet that he's authorized to be crazy. So, you know, I'm just sitting there trying to read my book, looking straight ahead. Eyes down, not left, not right. This dude come in, he had a big gray, like a black Santa Claus. He had a big bushy beard, big long bushy hair, and you know, he was all buffed and everything, looked like he's about 80, but he was a muscular 80. And he's sitting there talking to himself and talking, these people better hurry up and they better do this, and all these earrings in his ears and stuff. I'm looking at this brother. This brother looked like he could hurt somebody even at his age, you know. So I got up and moved to the other side of the waiting room. Because I want to put people between us. You know, if he go crazy while you choking on him, I got to escape route. You know, and push somebody in front of you, you know. That's what, you know, somebody got to tell the story. Everybody can get hurt. And everybody, because look, when the witnesses show up and the news show up, they got the camera all in your face, they're going to say, what happened? Somebody got to be there to be the reporter. Somebody got to tell them what actually happened in this room. And this one dude, he's in there, said he couldn't stay because the television's on. Television's on. I can't be in this room. There's television. There's television. Oh, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home. I can't. There's television. There's people talking on their phones. They're all around me. I'm like, dude, this is a hospital. They have televisions for people to relax like you. You know, watch the TV and sit down, man. You know, whatever. So he's going out in the hallway. No, I can't be confined. There's too many tight spaces in here. Man, how much room you need? There's a whole field out there with nobody in it. Look, I'll text you when your number's up. Give me your number, man. If you're ready to answer the phone, just give me your number, man. I had him call you, you know, because I don't want you to have my number. Standing next to you at Walmart and test his phone. Oh, there you are. I don't want to give him my number, you know. Oh, man, I'll tell you, though. Yesterday, I bought me a mountain bike. And I invited a friend of mine, who should remain nameless, Deacon Beer, to help me put it together. And these new bikes got disc brakes. You know, I'm old school. We had rubber brakes that squeak.
Yeah.
And if you in the rain on them old bikes, you know rubber brakes don't work when they're wet. That's a fact. Rubber doesn't hold on to aluminum when it's wet. You know, all it does is you keep rolling. So we spent about an hour and a half working on this bike. So now my bike is sitting at Walmart so they can put it together. I had to admit defeat and take my bike back to Walmart. I should have had it delivered to the store in the first place like I was going to. But I've been putting bikes together my whole life, so I figured this is easy. And the lady told me, you know, well, do you want to leave it tonight or come back later? I said, no, it's been in my living room for almost 24 hours and my wife is going to snap if it keeps sitting there. You know? She'll give me 24 hours, but if this bike is sitting in front of the TV this time tomorrow, she's going to have a problem. So I left my little bike there and said goodbye to it. And then I went to Golden Corral, and they got a bike hanging there just like mine. So it made me miss my bike, man. You know, really. We've only known each other about 2 days. I really miss my bike. But the good thing is, it's got these 4-inch wide tires on it. So this bad boy is for the beach, and it's for snow. So I got to go to the beach now. I'm required to go to the beach. With the bike comes the beach. So sometime this weekend, I'm going to be on the beach.
All right.
Pedaling through, okay? But I'm going to be pedaling in front of the first aid people. Because Because if it's 90 degrees out there, and I ain't been riding a bike in all these years, wherever the first aid station is where you go see the kid ride. I'm gonna ride this way in front of me. I'm gonna ride that way in front of me. You know, y'all looking? All right, I just want to make sure nobody drinking coffee or nothing. Y'all pay attention. You got a future client right here. You know? So I can't wait, man, to get out there and check out my new bike and everything. And then I got into this physical training. You know, you go to the gym, when you clocking 300 pounds and everybody else is 100, 190, 105, they all looking at you like you done rolled up in here like a dinosaur or something. They got all their little spandex and snuggy stuff on. You know, I roll up in there old school with sweats on and baggy shorts. Hey, what's up? I ain't trying to show nothing, you know. What I got to show and y'all don't want to see, man. You know, y'all gonna check me out this time next year when I'm hard and buff and everything. But right now, it's a process. So then, yeah, you know, it's on. But as I'm working out and everything, so I worked out for an hour, got a light sweat going, got me a personal trainer. The personal trainer gave me stretching exercises for 45 minutes. That 45 minutes of stretching, I'm still sore 5 days later from stretching. I've been riding and working out and doing all this other stuff. And then what got me is I paid the brother. I paid him to stop by the house and torture me at my own house. You know, what was wrong with me? So we up on my knees and all this stuff and doing sit-ups and then you talk about you can't move the leg there. I tried to tell brother, that leg ain't been moved in years like that. You know, that leg don't move like that no more. You know, I got to send him a note. I got to send him a notice. You know, you just can't take a leg and move it like that. You got to tell there's a bend coming. And then he's got to send the signal back. Do it slowly. Warning, do it slowly. Because if you bend too fast, I'm going to stretch and it ain't coming back. So you got to tell that leg. You got to tell them shoulder muscles, wake up. Yeah, y'all still there. Y'all still got a job. You ain't unemployed. Come on, let's do this. There's muscles that have been slack for years. I'm telling you, boy. Oof. Then he talking about you want some water, and I'm saying, nah, I can make it. Then I went through about 4 times with no water. That 5th time, I was crawling to the couch. And so he's over there, he's torturing my daughter in the meantime. So while he's torturing her, I get a breather. And then he look at me, nah, it's your turn. But you threw over there? I think she need more workout, you know. So we going back and forth with this workout. And then he called me and talking about, when you go get your other session? So what? That was 2 sessions for that one price? I said, look, don't call me. I will call you. And if I don't call you within so many days, don't even look for me, man. I'm telling you, man, you getting all this physical thing and I'm trying to eat all this healthy stuff. I've ate so much broccoli and lettuce now. I mean, I'm starting to feel like a rabbit. I really am. Broccoli, lettuce, carrots. Stuff that I never went to. When I went to Golden Corral, I didn't even know they had that section. There's a whole section. Do you know that? There's a whole section of vegetables, salads. I didn't even know that. We sit across from the desserts, and we work our way to the meats. And then we don't go past the tacos and stuff. You know, the beef tacos is as far as I go. Maybe a baked potato, but nothing past the baked potato. There's a whole section. Fruit. Who knew? They got fruit there. So man, so now I had to change my habits. I go to the fruit section first and the salad section first. Then work my way over. Pass the fried chicken up. Get the chicken and pull the skin off it. Pass the shrimp up. Ooh, it's rough. It's rough. It ain't easy being healthy. It really is not easy being healthy. But I'm determined that one day I'm gonna look like I did 30 years ago, you know? 30 years is a lot to make up, boy. I mean, that was one banana pudding, one chocolate cake at a time. To get this out of shape, that was a double Whopper. All that builds up over the years, you know? You know, you be waiting there. They say, well, yeah, you know, if you start having problems with your heart and all that, I don't even have a flutter. I'm good. You know? They say, well, you know, you trouble breathing. I'm good. Because I don't do nothing to make me breathe hard. Stay in your lane. As long as you ain't doing nothing to test your breathing, you're going to be all right. Oh, man. Man, talk about, when's the last time you did physical? No, something physical. I said, man, when was George Bush in office? No, I'm talking about first. Not George Bush the second. I'm talking about George Bush the first. The last time I worked there, might have been Reagan. So I'm just saying, it's been a minute. But I'm just telling you, boy, this whole physical thing is rough. But I can see light at the end of the tunnel. I just hope it ain't that operating table. That's the only light people, little mask working on you. But if the next sound you hear is clear, clear. No, I ain't going out like that. I ain't going out like that. I'm just saying. But I go to the gym, I get my workout in, I wave at people. You come back, you know you ain't going to the gym enough if they don't recognize you. If they still carding you every time you come in, you're not a frequent gym visitor. Staff be asking you, can I help you? Do you belong here? Are you lost? Thinking I done wandered from that senior citizen playground. They got a little senior citizen thing around the corner from there. I call it senior citizen daycare. So they be sitting up there. You drop off your senior citizens and pick them back up at the end of the day. So they probably figured I'd escape. Work my way down to the gym. So, oh man, that's what I'll just tell you, boy. Dealing with them and that whole senior citizen thing. That's my last month. I finally get the discounts. I've been proud to go to eat with lunch with other seniors. I tell them I'm not a senior. Give me the full price. That's right. Charge me for being young. Don't charge me for being old. Charge me with young. The next month is last month I can fight it. I'm going to have to go in and say, hook me up with that senior discount. Yeah, right. Tell you, hey, y'all want lunch on me? All senior price, everybody. Senior pizza for you, senior pizza for you, senior pizza for you. All right. Oh, senior shake for everybody. Right. We're going to hook it up. This is all on my ARP. Oh man, it's a different phase of life. So I went and got a haircut with my grandson today. And I'm watching the barber trying to make him be still, and it's the most active grandson I got. So Tommy's, this is how it is. And then he found a candy bowl before the haircut. And Tommy went through about 15 pieces before I could stop him. So when we need to put him in the chair, he's bouncing off the wall. And Tommy's bouncing off the wall on a given day with no candy. So his brother was wide open. I told him just grab his head and hold it. Put a headlock on the ball. Whatever you got to do, just go and cut his hair, Y'all tried to threaten him and stuff, tell him I'm gonna choke him, but he was steady with me. And then there's other people, and I'm trying to be a bishop and a pastor. You don't want to threaten your grandson when people think you're a preacher. But I had to give him that eye to eye. Look, boy, sit down. And then he's steady eating candy. I told him, boy, if you eat another piece of that candy, I'm gonna whoop you up in here. And then I went and got my hair cut, got my hair washed, and he was still sitting there, surprised me. I came back and she said, no, he didn't touch any. So wow, he believed me. I thought sure he gonna blow me off once I left the room. So I'm just saying, boy, the little kids are something else. My grandson, he tumbled down the steps the other day. The young one come home because he sprained his foot in a basketball practice. So while his mother's running around with him and I've been trying to get him straight, the other one goes to the top of the steps and he comes down like a stunt man. And then and I'm looking at they all panicking, everybody panicking. I said, he's a toddler. They're supposed to toddle. He got up and shook it off. I look at, man, if I would have fell for the top of them steps, we would be making my arrangements this week too. I'm just telling you, I would be asking him, shoot me like a horse, man. Just forget it, man. Put me out my business. I know, no, don't pull me through, man. Go on and shoot me. I don't want to be pulled through. I said, man, Can you imagine your body tumbling down all them steps like that? And he's bouncing from wall to wall and rail, you know? He's like, you know, like a ping pong game. Bing, 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 bing. And he got up and cried a little bit, but he shook it off. You know? And I'm looking at the other one, supposed to be a basketball player. Oh, God. And brother, well, I guess he can do it as long as he ain't got to chew gum. If you got to shoot basketball and chew gum together, he in trouble. You know what I'm just saying? That brother can't chew gum and shoot ball. You know what I'm just saying? The coordination ain't there. I'm just saying, you know, it must come from his mother's side. Only his grandmother's side. I know how to hoop. We hooped back in the day. You know, this brother, you get the ball and passing the game, you get in the ball, he get rid of it quick as get. Like, are you playing hot potato or what, man? Every time they get the ball, he throwing it. You know, he drove down the court, somebody get on him, he'll guard you now. He'll follow everybody on the court. He guarding people that ain't even his people. You know what I'm saying? So if you need security, you know, you give him one of them little shirts with security on the back, he can play some ball. Because he's all security. But the brother will not shoot. I'm trying to tell him, man, you gotta get out there and shoot. People can, you know, I'm trying to tell him, I'm gonna start, you know, harassing you. I'm gonna start heckling you. Okay? I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna be like, oh man, that ain't my grandson. Whose kid is that? Oh man, whoever's kid that is, y'all need to pull him out of the game. He's slowing the game down. You know, I'm gonna dog him, you know, but I gotta be nice. He's sensitive. Very sensitive. Because when you hear this, he'd be crying. But anyway, but he gotta realize he's gonna be my grandson. He got to tough it up. Because it's gonna keep coming year after year after year. As long as I'm on this planet, there's no softness coming. You know, year after year. So you gotta adjust to it, amen? And that's the good thing about it. But I enjoyed everybody coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the set. And I got a few more things to work on, so as I keep working on it, thank you for spending your time. Amen.
That was good. Okay. Love you.
All right. See you later.
It was great.
Okay, bye. Well, thank you. Hello.
Bye-bye. That was good. Bye.